Okay, so today I kind of dig this up by accident or just so that way I can show and explain to you how hardy irises are. So typically these rhizomes was the one that I got in the free lot where a neighbor had he actually dug them up and was going to throw them away. As you can see, the hole in the back of the rhizomes are the old roots where the rhizomes, when it aged, the roots fall off. However, the rhizome, it has new offspring. So as you can see, there's new leaves coming up, new roots coming out. This is the baby. These here, right here where my thumb is, these are the babies. So this little rhizomes will produce flowers, and it's actually starting a new shoot up of a baby rhizomes right here. So don't underestimate this baby, this rhizomes, because it may look ugly when I sent to you. It may look dead, but it has plenty of life. I put this in the ground at the same time as I was soaking them, cleaning them, and it's only been less than a month. I think it's been 3.5 weeks, and it's already showing a lot of growth. I dug this up by accident because I was weeding my garden, and I just decided, oh well, I'm just gonna make a video of it and explain to you about the rhizomes, because as you can see, it don't look like it's healthy. It doesn't look, see, there's this part right here, it looks like it's about to die. It doesn't look healthy at all. And this here on top here, it shows that it has been divided or whatnot, but prove you wrong, that there are new growth and new roots that are forming, and there are no other little rhizomes that's trying to come out of this this mother rhizomes here. So even though it looks ugly, even though it looks like it's about to die with lots and lots of injured part, but the way that you can tell is if you get the rhizome, and if you just take a little knife or something, shave the rhizome a little bit like I've done here to show you that there's still life, it's still good. So when you get these rhizome from me in the mail, and a majority of you only pay about like $15, which is for my gas and for the time that I go and get all these rhizomes, and then it's already cost $5.50 to send to you. At the end of the day, you get what you pay for, and also you get more than what you would end up getting from a farm, because I don't just give you one ugly rhizome for $15. You got plenty in your little I'd call it goodie bags. So with that being said, the time I put in and the time that I invested in it, it's not like I'm charging you an arm and a leg for it. And they do grow, even though they're not very they're not very pretty. So, and then another thing is that you never know what you would get. And so it's like a surprise iris. It's a surprise. So being a gardener, I've learned to be patient and try to stay calm with a lot of things, with remain, diligent up to what I do. But these here, this rhizome here, just plop it in the ground and don't bury it too deep, and it will grow. And as an example here, it grew for me. So purposely I sent out these rhizomes because those are the majority of the rhizomes that were from the person that dug them up, because as I mentioned, he does not take care of his irises or of his plant, therefore they died. They are nearly dead, and he is digging them up. So with that if you are too, I'm gonna put this one in a pot just to show you as an example, because I kind of felt bad for digging it up from its original spot. So now I feel like I owe the rhizome a better soil. So this is what you can do. When you get an ugly rhizome, such as so, you just put it in a pot, give it some mix, some soil, make sure you cover all the roots. And this, ideally you want a bigger pot, but this is the pot that I'm going to use for now. And when the leaves grow a little bit higher, I am going to take it out of the pot and put it directly in the ground. So here it is. I'm just gonna let this baby sit in the pot for a little bit, and then I'm gonna let it put it in the ground, because I know for sure, for a fact, that the rhizomes, the pot is too small for it. Originally I have something else in this pot, but I had taken it out. So basically that's what you want to do. You want to keep part of the rhizome above the soil, and you want to make sure that all the root is covered, because that's where they get their nutrients. And you don't want to bury your rhizome either, because you want to make sure that they're above ground. If you bury your rhizome, it might rot on you and you might have other issue. But even though the rhizome looks very ugly, has multiple holes from the old dried up roots coming out of it, but at the end of the day it will grow. So this is what I do when I have rhizomes that are not too pretty. I basically, before I put this rhizomes directly in the ground, and I planted directly in the ground, and it has a little shoot, but I dug it up because I had to weed my garden, and once it's up above ground, I decided to put it in a pot to help it, to give it more moistures in the soil, because where I originally had it, it was not very moist in that area. And then I also wanted to show everyone that yes, you can get ugly rhizome from buying it from an individual, or you can get ugly rhizomes from saving the iris from someone else. So typically this is what I would do, but generally I get a lot of people call me or text me, say, Kim, I'm digging up my garden, come get some. I come, and this is what I end up getting, and this is what I'm sharing, because I have plenty of, and that's what it is.